Hello. In this video lecture we are going to see some of the question paper problems related to module 5 topics in the operating system subject. Here in the previous video lecture we seen about disk scheduling concept. Here how many disk scheduling concepts are there? Totally 1 2 3 4 5 6, totally 6 concepts are there. That is the FCFS, SSTF, that is the shortest seek time first, scan, C-scan, look, C-look. Scan and look is almost same, C-scan and C-look is almost same. So one or two difference is there, that's it. Remaining thing is same. Now let us start some of the problems related to this FCFS and SSTF and remaining things. Let us start that. First problem, FCFS, that is a first come first serve algorithm we have to use to solve this problem. Here I'm not taking, I will show that question paper problem later. That means that question paper problem, but solution I will show here. That is in the question they will give some order, that is a request track in the order received, or they will give some block numbers, memory block numbers. So 55, 58, 39, randomly they give a number, and they will give another thing, that is a starting track at 100, that is the head start from 100, and head HEAD, head ends in the 200, or you may get another in the question you may get another thing is the total number of tracks are 200. Either you will get like that, or end in 200, or you may get another thing, that is total number of tracks are 200. Okay, here head start from 100 or starting track is 100, like that you will get question. So they will give which position your head will start, and what is the total number of tracks also they will give, and they will give some random block numbers, memory numbers. Okay, we have to use this scheduling algorithm, that is a FCFS, and we have to serve that blocks. So how that is done in that FCFS? So here we have that one graph. So how that is allocated, that blocks are allocated. So here in this side we written tracks, and here we written steps. Mainly we are going to concentrate on this only, this one. Okay, that is a track. Now here there are two things given. It start in 100, so your starting point is 100, ending point is 200, ending point is 200. So you can write in terms of 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 till 200, or you can take 0, 50, 100, 150, 200, like that also, or you can take 0, 25, 50, 75. That order you can take any order, because they given end is the 200, so here we have 200 and here we have 0, so between that whatever order you can take that, but take it properly, because we are starting in 100, so you have to mention 100 somewhere. Okay, try to mention this itself, otherwise you can go for 0, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, like that also you can continue till 200, but last is 200 itself track. Okay, so here no need to mention actually, so steps just you can ignore this, no problem, but main thing is this one, track. Now we will start how to serve that. We have to serve these blocks, that's it. So first come first serve. The first come order is like this. This is the first one, that is second one, this is third one, and this is fourth one, fifth one, like that, that order. So we have to, by using this algorithm, whichever first came, that we have to serve. So 55 came first, we have to serve that first. Then 58 is second, then after 55 we have to serve 58. After 58 we have to serve 39. That is the order. That is the first come first serve. So we will go for that. Now you are they given starting track at 100, right? So you have to start from 100. Now 100 to where you have to go, 55. So 100 to 55, path is 55. There is a movement is there, that's why here step they given. You are taking some steps, okay, or you are in motion position, or you are in you are going somewhere. At that time you are supplying like that. So here you are moving. While moving, you are going to supply that blocks. So you while moving, first you have to go for 55, 100 to 55, and 55 once it is supplied. So why we are representing 55 here? Because it is between 50 to 75. So 55 we are represented here. Then which one? Second one, 58. 55 to 58, somewhat higher, right? So we are going for 58. 58 to third number is 39. So we have to go to 39. Yes. After 39 we have to go to 18. Why we are considering 18 here? Because it is between 0 to 25. So like this, row wise. Okay. 18. After 18, 90. So suddenly you have to go to 90, but you are in movement position. Okay, you are in path. So here we have to go for 90. So 90 is somewhere near that is between 75 and 100. So we have to mention 90 here. Then increase that to 160. 160 is between 150 to 175. So somewhere here. So here till we have to increase. No need to go for these steps. Just you are in movement. Okay, at that time you have to note down that points. That's it. So 160, then you are moving to 150, then you have to go to 38, then 184. So everything in row wise. Okay, so this is your one graph related to FCFS. So this graph is only written to calculate one your value. So what is the value? So see here, in order to write this table, for that purpose we written this. If you know this initially, then no need to write this graph. So you know method, FCFS method means no need to write this graph. Okay, so we will start how we return this table. See, first we have to next track accessed, and the column is number of tracks traversed. That means in travel, right? So how many in travel from here to here, that is from 100 to 184, how many changes is there, or how many path, how many steps you taken, like that also you can consider how many steps you taken for here to here. So that we can easily calculate by one method, or calculate by using one method. So we will go for that. First from 100 you started, right? So 100 to which is the next movement, that is a 55. So right here 55. Okay, 100 you started, that you have to consider, that is the default. From that to 55, 55 to 58, you can see this, 58 to 39, 39 to 18, 18 to 90, 90 to 160, 160 to 150, to 38, 38 to 184. That is a movement. Okay, so that number you have to mention. All these numbers already given here. Okay, so here we considered FCFS. So whichever first came, that we have to supply. So write this here. You have to see graph, and then you have to write here. Okay, don't write, don't see this first. Without a graph also you can write, no problem. So here according to this we have to write this. Then 55, right? First number is 55. What is the beginning number? We started from 100. So what is the first number? 100 is initial number, default. Here we have 55. Then we have to do one thing, 100 minus 55. That modulus we have to take, 100 minus 55. So 100 minus 55 means what is the number? 45, right? So 45 we have to write here. Okay, 100 minus 55, 45 right here. Then 55 we have here. Here we have 58. 55 minus 58. Or you can consider 58 minus 55. Anyway, this second number minus first one, or first number minus second one, which is higher, that you have to take first, minus second another number. Okay, so now here 58 is one number. So actually you have to take 55 minus 58. Then you have to take mod. Mod means plus or minus that gone, right? So 55 minus 58, that is a 3 right here. Okay, then here 39 minus 58, whatever number you are getting, remove that plus or minus. Okay, 39 minus 58, you are getting some number right here, that is a 19. Actually you are getting minus 19, right? Remove that minus, write your 19 only. Then 18 minus 39, right number here. 90 minus 18, 72. 160 minus 90, 70. 150 minus 160, 10. 38 minus 150, 112. 184 minus 38, 146. So you have to write all these numbers. Okay, just initial 100, this number minus 100, this number minus this one, you have to continue till here. So why last number is 185? Because here we stopped in 184, that's why. Okay, and why we stopped here 184? Because what is the last number in given series? 184. So after this, number of track is there, right? That is the steps. So just add all these numbers, 45 plus 03 plus 19 plus 21 plus 30, 72 plus 70 plus 10 plus 112 plus 146 divided by how many numbers are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 total number divided by 9. We doing that like that. 498. After adding, we are getting 498 divided by 9. That is 55.33. That is the average seek length. So you already know about seek length, right? Seek time, seek length, everything we know because we seen in the disk structure. Okay, the definition of seek time and seek length we seen in the disk structure. Here 55.33, they will ask this in exam, so you have to calculate this one. So this is about the first come first serve, whichever came first that we have to serve in path. Then go to next one, that is a SSTF. Full form is shortest seek time first. Shortest seek time first. So requested track in the order received are the given on order in the exam. So this is the order, random order. So you have to supply these blocks. Okay, you have to supply this one. Starting track at 100, they given starting head. Starting head or starting head also they given. Total number of tracks also given, or ending in 200, or it is called total number of tracks, that is also given. So 200. We have to we have to write one graph for this. If you know this, once you know this concept, no need to write graph, directly you can go for table. So only to understand this concept I am going for graph. So here we have to write track. See what is the ending, that is the total number of count of tracks, 200. So again starting from 0 to 200, that order either 25 you can take, or 10 you can take, or 20, that is your options. Okay, take this format, and you have to start in which number? 100. So head is 100, you have to start here. Now requested track, that means here they given some numbers, you have to serve this. So start from 100. So what is the SSTF means? Shortest seek time first. Here uh, which here you are choosing 100, right? Start is 100. Which is nearest to 100 out of this order? Which is nearest to 100? You have to serve that. So which while comparing here 39, 18, 90, yeah, 90 is nearest to 100, right? So first you have to supply 90. 100 to 90 you have to go. Okay, 100 to 90. Then after that, so which is nearest to 90? Okay, you have to check that which is nearest to 90. Is that 150 or 58? We have two numbers nearest to. One is 58, one is 150. Which is nearest to 90? While comparing, 58 is nearest, right? Because 90 minus 58, what is the answer? Calculate it. 90 minus 150, what is the answer? Calculate it. While comparing, here 58, this from 90 you have to jump it to 58. So from 90 go to 58. Okay, consider we have here 120. Okay, instead of 160 we have 120. At that time tell me which is nearest. 120 is nearest. After 90 you have to go to 120 because only 30 difference is there, right? Here more than that, so you have to jump it to here 120. But here we have nearest is 58, so go to 58. Which is nearest to 58 out of this? Go to 55. Mark that. That means you have to supply that block. That's it. Once you go to 55, what is the next number nearest to 55? That is 39. Only you have to check this one. Okay, 39. 39 to which is nearest? 38. Go to 38. After 38, which is nearest to 38? 18. So supply 18. Yes, once you reached 18, just observe next which is nearest to 18. Everything is supplied. This again once you supplied, that is over. These are the supplied things. What are the remaining things? One is the number 150, 160, another one is 184. That three numbers are remaining. So after 18 you have to compare out of these three numbers 160, 150 and 184 which is nearest to 18. 150, right? So just go to 150, then 160, then 184. So which is closest to that number? For that we have to supply that number. We have to supply first. Okay, closest to 100 is 90. So consider if we have 105. Okay, here after 90 we have 105. Then we have to supply 105 first. Then we have to go for 90. Okay, see the difference between that first number. 100 is the first number we have to start because they given here. So nearest to 100, which one? There we have to go. Okay, either plus side or minus side, you have to see both. Okay, either in this side or this side. So both side we have to see which is nearest. Okay, for the how to see nearest, just minus that number with another number, then you will get which is nearest. That we have to supply. Then once you supplied this, once you supplied requests, here they given requested track, right? You supplied that request. So we have to write table. So here we have graph. Now from this graph we have to write table. So first you are starting from 100. No need to mention 100. Start from this number 90. Right here 90. Then what is the second number? 58. Right here 58. Then 55. Then 39. Then 38. Then 18. Right? Then 150, 160, 184. Right in order. And now what is in the first number? We have 100. Right? Initial number is 100. Now 90 minus 100. Do that. 90 minus 100. What is the number? 10. Just remove that plus or minus number. Okay, we have to take modulus. So remove that plus or minus. So 90 minus 100, 10. 58 minus 90, 32. 55 minus 58, 03. 39 minus 55, 16. 38 minus 39, 1. 18 minus 38, 20. 150 minus 18, 132. 160 minus 150, 10. 184 minus 160, 24. So this is the order. Okay, now this is the number of tracks or number of steps we taken. Now what is it, how to calculate average seek length? Just you have to add this 10 plus 32 plus 3 plus 16 plus 1 plus 20 plus 132 plus 10 plus 24 divided by average, right? Average means how many? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 9 numbers. So 248 divided by 9 is equal to 27.55. This is your average seek length. Okay, you have to calculate this one for SSTF method. Once this is over, we will go for next method, scan. A scan method we seen, that is a elevator. Just refer that previous video lecture about a disk scheduling algorithm. There also I considered one of the example to explain this scan, look, C-scan, C-look, SSTF, FCFS, everything. I considered some example and I explained that topic, theory topic. So here scan, that is called elevator also, because you know elevator, that is in malls or anywhere, just that is going once elevator going up means that is always up, right? Another elevator downside. So in between that won't stop and won't reverse that, right? So complete thing, so starting from 0 to it will go to 100. Once it reaches 100, then only it reverse its phase, then comes to again 0, again 0 to 100, 100 to 0. That is the moment. There is no moment of 0 to 50, again 50 to 0, then 0 to 100, like that. So in between it won't change its phase. 0 to dead end, that is 100, 100 to again 0, 0 to 100, that moment, that is called elevator. Okay, so here requested track in the order received are, they given some order, you have to serve that order. Okay, you have to serve this request, they given in random values, so you have to serve this request. How to serve this? Why we have to serve? You know why? We have some data inside this 55 number. That means 55 is a block number. Okay, inside that block we have some data stored. Anyway, we are studying about the disk, right? That is a memory. So inside 55th block we have some data, inside 58th block we have some data. That's why we have to supply that data. Supplying data means supplying the block, supplying the block means supplying the block numbers, right? So requested track in the order are here they given, which is the head 100, head is 100, and what is the end number of tracks? 200. So start now. Same type of graph you have to write. So here this steps, and don't worry about steps. Okay, you can write randomly, but mainly concentrate about this one, track. So 0 to here, what is the last number? 200. That means 0 to 200. In between you can divide any fashion. Okay, now what is the head? 100. Start in 100 and try to increase that, increase or decrease anyway. But what is this scan means? Here we are moving in one path, either increasing order or decreasing order. Any one of the fashion we are moving, either increasing or decreasing. So initially you have to select that we are going increasing manner or we are going in decreasing manner. So always suggestion is try to go in increasing manner. Okay, try to go in increasing manner, that is 100. If you are starting in 100, then more than 100 you have to go. Okay, once it reaches dead end, that means last number, then again go to beginning, that is here, like this. So elevator, right? Once it reaches highest, then again it goes to 0, again goes to highest, like that. That is the elevator. Now here start from 100. Okay, suggestion is, what is that? Go in increasing order itself. Okay, you can go in decreasing order, you can take that chance also, no problem. So but normally in default we are taking like that, that is the increasing order itself. So start from 100 and start increasing number. So which is 100 more than 100 here, which is more than 100. 160 is more than 100, 150 is more than 100, 184 is more than 100. But out of these three number, which is nearest? 150. So you are starting from 100 and you are going upside, okay, upwards. So now which are the number you are getting at that point, you have to supply that. That's it. So you are going from 100. So first number you are getting is 150 here. Just mark that in 150, okay, and you have to supply that. Then you have to supply in 160, okay. Then go to 184. Yes. Once you reaches 184, again go to 90, because this is the last number we have, right? 184. Stop in 184, okay, and change your direction, because the last number is over. Change your direction. Just change your direction and go to which one? 90, because see, you are decreasing now. While decreasing, what are the number you will get? 55 you will get, 58 you will get, 39, 18, 90, 38. These are the number you will get when you are decreasing, right? So which is the number first you will get out of this? 90. So mark here 90 here, which is near between 100 to 75. So we are marking here 90. Then you have to move it to 58. See, the same number, 90 over, then 58, after that 55, after that 39, after that 38, after that 18. Yes. So last number, right? Just you can stop there. Because of last number, you can stop there. So our graph is over. Now we have to go for table. Yes, we have to go for table. So what is the first number? 100. That is a default. So you can write outside 100. Okay. Now first number here, what is this? 150. Write here 150. Then 160. Write that. Then 184. Write that. Then you are coming to 90. Right here 90. Then after 90, 58. Write that. 55. Then 39. Then 38. Then 18. Okay, these are the numbers we have to write here. Then yeah, minus, that is what is the first number? Default number 100. 150 minus 100, 50, right? Write this here, that number. Okay, minus 50, but minus 50 plus 50, whatever, just remove that sign. Okay, just you have to write number. 160 minus 150, that is 10. 184 minus 160, 24. 90 minus 184, 94. You have to remove sign. Okay, 58 minus 90, 32. 55 minus 58, 3. 39 minus 55, 16. 38 minus 39, 1. 18 minus 38, 20. You will get these numbers. Now you have to get average seek length. So what is your job? Just add 50 plus 10 plus 24 plus 94 plus 32 plus 3 plus 16 plus 1 plus 20 divided by total number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 250 divided by 9 is equal to 27.77. This is the average seek length. Now we will go for next method, C-scan method. So here requested track in the order received are. Requested track is this one, so you have to supply this one. What is the starting track? 100. And what is the ending track? 200. That is the total number of tracks are 200. Starting head is 100. So let us start that graph. You are starting in 100. So here writing out this one is the same manner, starting from 0. Total number, what is that? Total number 200. In between you can divide according to your requirement, and this is actually not required. Just write here steps and start from here 100, because they given you have to start from 100. So I given one suggestion in the previous algorithm, that is a try to go in increasing manner. Okay, we can go for increasing, we can go for decreasing manner initially. So default they considering in increasing manner itself. So start from increasing, that is start increasing manner from 100. Start from 100. So same numbers they given here. So increasing order. First, what is the first number you will get? 150. Then what is the next number you will get? 160. Then 184. Right? then you have to decrease, but see, in this case and previous case, what is the previous case we seen? Just scan, right? Here we, while decreasing, we supplied, right? While this is elevator, right? Increasing also we are taking some service, while decreasing also we are taking some service, or we are supplying some request. But in the case of C scan, while increase one side only, there is a path means only one side, increasing manner. So you are taking initially increasing means decreasing is completely one way. There is a no request supply here, or there is no supply, or there is no, what is that, anything, just you are going from 184 to 0 directly. Okay, so there is no supply of request. So while only one side movement is just consider elevator is only one side, elevator is not there in downside, elevator is there in only upside. So that is the example here. Just C scan means we are going only upside, downside we don't have. While coming down, there is no option. Okay, directly they coming to 0 without supply. Okay, without supply of request. But in the previous case they given, they supplied. Okay, just follow that also. In the previous scan and C scan, difference is while coming there we supplied, here no supply, directly coming to 0. Okay, now start from 100, which is more than 100. One is 160, 150, 184, 3 numbers. Which is nearest to 100? 150. So supply that one, go to 150, supply that. Then where is 160? Between 150 and 175, right? So mark here, then write one line. Then which is the next 184 number? 184 means between 175 and 200. So between this mark one mark here, and put one line here. Okay, then 184 is last, right? Then after that everything is smaller number. So decrease without supplying to 0. Track is 0. Okay, don't see these steps, track is 0, right? So come to 0 now. Again from 0 you have to again supply, you have to increase, you have to go in increasing order. While going you have to supply. So 0, which is nearest to 0? 18, right? Go to 18. After 18, which is nearest? Here 39 is there. Yes, before the 30, here 38 is there. So 38. Then we have 39. Then we have 55. Then we have 58. After 58, we have 90. So like this, we have to mark that and put one line. Mark that, put one line. Where you have to mark? 90 means between 75 to 100. You have to mark here. Okay, and put one line here. So like this, you have to continue. One thing is you are going to 0, again you are starting here, increasing order, while decreasing directly coming to 0, again you are starting in increasing order. Okay, that's why I told initially you better to take increasing order itself. Okay, now we have to go for table, right? So start from 100 you can take default, outside you can write 100. What is the first number here? 150, right here 150. Then 160. What is the next number? 184. Then no supply of request, directly coming to 0, right? So right here 0. You are coming to 0, that's why you have to mention 0 here. That is very important. 0. Then again you are going to 18, then 38, then 39, then 55, then 58, then 90. Here 150 minus that previous number 100, default number is 100, right? 150 minus 100, 50. 160 minus 150, 10. 184 minus 160, 24. 0 minus 184, 184. 18 minus 0, 18. 38 minus 18, 20. 39 minus 38, 1. 55 minus 39, 16. 58 minus 55, 3. 90 minus 58, 32. So you have to continue like this. So again average seek length is same manner, add all these numbers this side, okay, not this side. Add all these numbers and divided by total number. Here total number is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So 358 divided by 10. Why we got extra number? This one 0. That's why 10 is equal to 35.8. So this is your C-scan method. Now we have another method, the look algorithm, look scheduling algorithm. Requested track in the order. Here we have one order they given, so I changed that order. Okay, previous all orders are same, but here I changed that some order. We have this one, okay, order they given, request order. You have to supply this, and starting head is they given. Starting head is 76, ending is 300. That means total number of tracks are 300. So 0 to 300, you have to divide that according to your requirement. Now we will go for that graph. See, 0 to 300 you have to divide according to your requirement, either 50, 100, 150 like that, or 25, 50, 75 like that. Also you can go for that, but mention 0 to 300. Now starting hand is 76. So where is 76? Between 50 to 100, right? So you have to start from 76. Now this is a look algorithm. Look and previous one scan algorithm you already seen, that almost the same. So how it is same, we will see that. So here we are starting from 76 and go in increasing manner, which is nearest to 76, which is nearest to, see they given 76 here, 76, so near, which is nearer to 76 in increasing, that is a 124, right? 124, which is after 124, 137. Yeah, go to 137, supply that, put one line here. Then which is next to 137, we have 201, right? Put one mark in 201 and put one line here. Then after 201, 269 here, 269. Once 269 is over, while coming back also you have to supply. Okay, in the look algorithm, while coming back also you have to supply. That is same as your scan algorithm. Okay, scan and look is almost same. I will tell you the difference. Thing is, in the look algorithm, we are stopping in 12. Okay, we are stopping in 12, but in the actually scan algorithm also we stopped in the last number. If there is any number, next number is there, then we have to go to dead end. Okay, so here we don't have that problem, just that is almost same as that scan itself. Okay, but we have difference, that difference I told in the previous video lecture, so while explaining theory. Okay, just see that video for more information. Now 201 to 269, while return back also you have to supply. So while coming, what are the remaining numbers? 201 supplied, 269 also supplied, 124 also supplied, 137 supplied, then 12, 29, 17, 76, 76 also supplied. So three numbers remaining, 12, 29 and 17. Out of that, which is nearest to 269 after in decreasing manner, 29. So you have to supply 29, you have to supply 17, you have to supply 12. So this is your order. Okay, now mention this graph. By using this graph, we have to go for table. How to write table? Which is the first number, that is 76. So start from 76. Then that is head is 76, so you have to write outside. Okay, you can see this head they given 76, so write that head outside 76. Then go for this number, that is a 124 first, then 137, then 201, 269, then 29, then 17, then 12. Now 76 here, 124 minus that head is 76, 48. 137 minus 124, 13. Then here 201 minus 137, 64. 269 minus 201, your 269. Yes. So now there was a small mistake. Okay. 269 minus 201, that is 68. 29 minus 269, that is 240. Then 17 minus 29, that is 12. 12 minus 17, then 5. So this is your numbers. Now we have to calculate average seek length by adding this divided by total numbers. Add these all numbers, then divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So divided by 7, you will get 64.28 is the average seek length. That is in the case of look algorithm. Now CLOOK I considered another example here. So requested track in the order received are, here we have order, okay, 23, 89, 132, 42, 187. Now start head is 100, ending head is 200. So here I'm not going to draw any graph here, just because in exam no need to mention any graph, directly you can write table itself. Okay, by that you can reduce your time, total time. So that's why try to mention that table itself without graph. So that for that purpose I am not written any graph here. So what is the CLOOK algorithm? For that this more information you can see the another video lecture, previous video lecture about the theory. Now here that is you have to go in order, either increasing order or decreasing order. So starting head is 100, either you can go to increasing order or decreasing order. While going decreasing or increasing order, what are the things are there request that you have to supply, okay, that you have to supply. Now this CLOOK and CSCAN algorithm is almost same. There also I will go to that previous one, that is here see CSCAN. We are going, while coming we are not giving any supply, directly coming to 0, right? So the same, but in this case whatever we see look case, we are not going to 0. Okay, we are not going to 0, we are stopping in the last number itself, we are reversing our phase in the last number. So I will come to that again. CLOOK, see, request is 23, 89, 132, 42, 187. Starting it is 100, ending is 200. That means totally 200 tags are there. So in the graph, if you written any graph, then it is 0 to 200. In between whatever you want, you can divide that, but starting is 100. I will go in decreasing order. Okay, this time I will go in decreasing order. So 100 next to that is in decreasing order. What is the next to 100? 89. So right here 89. 100 is you have to write outside, 89. So 89, next to 89, what is the number next? That is in decreasing order, 42. After 42, 23. After 23, no, right? After 23, in decreasing fashion, there is no number. So just stop in the 23, reverse your phase, and increasing, go in increasing order. That is the matter here. But in the case of previous one, that is I told the CLOOK and CSCAN is same. In the CSCAN algorithm, you are going till 0. Okay, if it is 23 also, you have to continue till dead end, that is 0. From 0 again you have to start. But here that problem is not there. Here you are stopping in 23, reversing your phase, and go in increasing order. In increasing order, what is the number? 187, then 132. Sorry, your yes, actually it is correct. That is we are starting from that is decreasing order, right? So 100 to 89, 89 to 42, 42 to 23. So in the 23 itself you have to reverse your phase, but we are not one thing, I will go to that previous one. Just I will copy that cscan, this method, see, in the cscan and clook is almost same. Here we are supplying in one side, and without supplying we are going to dead end, right? Without supplying we are going to dead end, and again we are supplying in another end. So in this if you are going to take say same order, then we can do that in that also there. So I will just copy this one. Okay, I will copy this one in the this example here. So values are different, concept is same, values are different. So in the same fashion I can go for that. So just we will go for that one side. So here I considered increasing order, but in this case, that is a CLOOK algorithm, I considered decreasing order. Okay, so in the decreasing order or I can go for increasing order also. For that I will change the table. Okay, just 1 minute, I will change the table here in order to understand easily. Just I changed this table according to that previous explanation itself, that is in the CLOOK algorithm. Just don't refer this graph. So what is CLOOK means, we have to supply this request either in increasing order or decreasing order. So I told it is same as cscan, so that's why I considered cscan diagram here, that is previous example. There we increased from head, we increased till last number, then again we decreased till 0 without supply any request, we are going till 0, then again we are starting in supplying, right? So same method I will use here. But one thing, in the CLOOK algorithm we are coming to here in the case of previous one, that is a C scan, we are coming to 0, right? But in the CLOOK we are coming to last number, which is the last number here, that is which is the first request from lower side. There we are going to stop. Now according to that itself, same example type I will go for, I will solve this problem also. That is your head is 100, right here 100, start from 100. So go in increasing order. After 100, which is nearest, 132, right here 132. After that, which is the next one, 187, right, 187. Then you reach the maximum value. Immediately you have to decrease this without supplying anything. Directly you have to decrease to 0 in the case of previous, but here you have to decrease till last number. What is the last small number here out of this? 23 is a small number, because the remaining is 89, 42, 23. So 23 is smallest number. So you have to decrease till 23 and stop there. Okay, and reverse your phase. Reverse your phase and go again upside. So in the previous case we decrease till 0, but in the case we are stopping in the last number itself. Okay, last number is 23, that is the first number from the lower side, it is first number. So 23, we are going to supply that. Then what is the next number while increasing? 42, supply that. Now what is the next number? That is 89, supply that. Okay, and 100 we have here head. Then here 132 minus 100, 32, 180 minus 132, 55, 23 minus 187, 180, 164, 42 minus 23, 19, 89 minus 42, 47. So then add this divided by 5, then you will get answer 63.4 average seek length. So previous what you can just replace this video. In the previous I shown some table, right, while explaining. So here in this place whatever there we have, only I decreased. Okay, I started in decreasing order initially, then I going in increasing order. That's why I considered initially 100. Now I changed this table, but previously we had 100 while decreasing, which is next number 89, then which is next number 42, then which is next number 23, then from 23 reverse your phase, go to last number. Which is the last number? I decreased here initially, then I am going to last number. What is the last number? 187. From 187 again I am decreasing. because I have to supply, right? From again I am decreasing, that is 132. That's why I am getting that previous table. Now here we have like this. I think you understood this concept. So either you can go in increasing order or you can go in decreasing order, but follow the concept. Okay, here in the case of C scan, we are going till 0. In the case of C look, we are stopping in the last number itself and reversing our phase. Okay, you know elevator, just follow the elevator concept and connect that elevator concept to all these algorithms. Okay, now these are the examples related to this CPU scheduling algorithm. Now in the question paper, a lot of questions we are going to get like this. So given a following sequence 95, 180, 34, 119, 111, 123 like this, with the head initially at track 50, they will give a head. Okay, starting number they will give 50. From 50 we have to start, but we can't consider this number in the table. Okay, we have to consider other numbers. We can't consider this head, we have to take outside the table. You already know that. And ending at the track 199, that means we have totally 199 tracks, 0 to 199. You have to divide that according to your fashion, any manner. What is the total disk traveled? Okay, total disk traveled, they will ask this. That is the average seek time. You can consider total disk traveled by the disk arm to satisfy the request using the given FCFS. By using these algorithms, you have to find out all this. For FCFS you have to calculate average seek time, SSTF you have to calculate average seek time, everything you have to calculate. Okay, now average means, you see I will show, average means you have to add this divided by total number, but they ask only total means you can only add this number. No need of dividing by 5, just you can write 317. Here in this case they ask total disk traveled, only they ask total disk, not in terms of this average. Okay, at that time you can write only 317. Now we have another question here. That is also same thing. They give an order and they given a starting order. Okay, starting at 143 like this. They given some example like this. We have in another question paper also they given, suppose that a disk drive has a 200 cylinder numbered from 0 to 199, that is a total 200. Okay, that is 0 to 199. The drive is currently serving a request at cylinder 53 and the previous request was at 43. The queue of pending request FIFO order is the given order. Starting from current position, calculate the total cylinder crossed using scan, C-scan, FCFS disk scheduling algorithms. So same method we can perform the operation on this. No need of writing graph. If you know the concept, you can write directly table and find out the average seek length. So thank you.